Hi, this is Peter Orban from Survey Magazine, and here I am today to have a conversation with Chris Fanning, President and CEO of Survey Sampling International. The news just broke that this week, 2 years into Chris Fanning's leadership, the HGGC Group has made a major investment in SSI, joining current investors Providence Equity Partners and Sterling Capital. So the first question is, what made the investment so attractive for HGGC? What would be your short assessment of the past 2 years, and how do the changing needs of customers and the market present a great opportunity for SSI and for its investors?
I think the attractiveness of SSI to HGGC was a few points. One is we are a very global company, so I think anyone looking to purchase SSI looks at us as a company that's performing across the world. We have a great business not only in North America, but also South America, in Europe, down in Australia and New Zealand, in Asia, where we've built up the largest footprint of anyone in our industry. So right away you get instantaneous access to a global business. I think secondly, you look at a very diverse set of customers. So we sell into not only market research, but also other industries, and we have a very nice diversification of customers in terms of a revenue base, which is always a very desirable point for a potential buyer. And I think third is the technology that we have, and given the technology base that we've developed over the lifetime of the company, and particularly as we've invested more and more the last 3 years, we've really built up a unique technology asset that is quite unique within our industry. I think we have a very big advantage in our industry, whether it's from an operational standpoint, whether it's from a product standpoint, and most certainly if you look ahead to some of the products on our roadmap, particularly in the mobile area, it's a very positive, very attractive business environment that we have to look forward to over the coming years. And I think HGGC recognized that between the products, the technology, our entrance into areas like B2B, there's a lot of upside, and we're actually progressing against our competition at a very good clip. We're gaining market share. That's, I think, pretty obvious, and we suspect that we can accelerate that now that we have new owners with a new time horizon and some more capital to invest in our strategy.
Yes, you mentioned acceleration. Does this mean that this investment, the new and existing investors in general, validated the last 2 years, the roadmap you set for SSI?
Well, I think our current shareholders, they've been in the business now for about 9 years, and in private equity, that's an above average hold time. So most PE firms like to hold companies approximately 4 to 6 years. So 9 years, is definitely getting to the end of the cycle for Providence Equity and Sterling Investment. So I think that was part of their motivation to seek a buyer. That said, they see the promise of the company, they see the growth ahead, and as such, they've retained some minority interest in the company, and that was their choice. So I think that's a very positive event. I think at this stage of the game, though, with the new investors, we just have a completely fresh start, if you will, a new chapter in the company's history with a Palo Alto, very technology-oriented PE firm, recognizing the importance of technology today and the future, with a look-ahead time, a hold time of 4 to 6 years or whatever it might be. You have a very new, very aggressive, and very well-capitalized owner in HGGC, and they very much like the growth strategy that we've laid out, and I think they're very excited to participate, with their dollars and their expertise.
You mentioned a growth strategy you laid out. Can you talk a little bit about how the next couple of years might look like for you and for the rest of the market?
I'll do that to a degree. Just to be very candid, I'm not really looking to telegraph to my competition, what we're doing, because what we're doing seems to be working quite well. But I do think customers should expect a lot more of the same in terms of great panel, great product, extraordinary access to people who can provide insights on a very global basis. And the business is increasingly becoming global. Multi-country surveys, insights across geographies is increasingly becoming important. There are very few companies who are able to provide that type of access to people as quickly as we can provide it in the industry, and that's enabled by technology. It's also enabled by some of the panel investments that we've made and continue to make. And we're going to keep doing that, and we're going to keep doing it at a rate that's even faster than the last few years, which is extraordinary for the industry. So I think customers really have a lot to look forward to in that we'll have more access to people. We have new technology products that are being rolled out now. We have spoken about a few of them to customers. I think there'll be some more good things coming in 2015 and 16. And of course, the great service that we've always been known for in the industry is only going to continue to be delivered. And I think that's another point of differentiation. So again, without maybe sharing too much of the roadmap, I just think there's a lot of good things to come. The industry in general, or market research professionals specifically, are looking to do more quickly. And that's really what we're looking to do.
Chris, this is some ambitious roadmap, but based on your track record, I don't think you'll have problem reaching these goals. Thank you so much for your time, and good luck.